Okay, so I went and got me a little haircut today, and I forgot to wash some of this white stuff that they use to put on your hair when they cut it. So today, in this particular video, I'm gonna hand Frank an offer today. Um, it's not an offer that he can't refuse because he can refuse this. But I don't think it will be beneficial for him to do so. But if he does, oh well, life goes on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in this video, guys, is I'm gonna talk to Frank like he's a baby. Frank is one of the members of the Geek Room. He's probably the founder of the Geek Room, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, ever since I went on that channel and I talked about Jules, I know ever since I made that video about Jules, and ever since I went on the Geek Room, he's been on a mission to bring up the past. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk to Frank like he's a little baby today. Not a little baby, maybe a little bit older. Because I think with a guy like him, he don't understand certain things. And when you guys hear what I'm going to do in a moment, you'll understand. For those of you who are G-Man, for those of you out there who are G-Man historians, you know what I'm getting ready to talk about. And for those of you who know my history with this particular channel, you know what I'm going to be talking about. And by the way, congratulations to everybody out there who's got more self-control than me to just totally ignore these idiots in the Geek Room. But, you know, they know I'm going to respond to certain things. Not everything, because everything that they say on there is a colossal. Not everything they say on there is important. But anyway, let me talk to this guy like he's a little baby. Maybe he'll understand then. So, Frankie, you got on social media and you told everybody out there that Carrie don't know everything about G-Man. And it was really important for you, Frank, to tell Carrie about the things I did or responded to regarding my enemies at the time. You know, for being Shanny's friend and all. Something that a lot of them continually repeated, always clumping me into it, and it was fair. You know, it's fair with some of the things that they said regarding myself and Shanny. But Frankie boy, um, you got problem. Problem number one is everything that you're talking about in the Geek Room. Mr. G-Man already addressed. Mr. G-Man already apologized to Burnt Toast, to Dragnot, to Miss Parker, and several other people on social media that he felt convicted about. Are you following me? Can I dumb it down a little bit more? The people that was G-Man's enemy, he apologized to. So now, Frankie, you believe that if you bring up all of the terrible things that G-Man has said in the past, that Carrie, I'm sorry, Carrie, I almost said the wrong name. And you know what I was gonna say, but you think that Carrie's gonna be disgusted, stop being friends with G-Man, that Carrie's husband's gonna want to stop following after G-Man, and all these new people that watch me on this channel is gonna stop listening to G-Man. Listen, Frankie, take a deep breath. Frank is a member of the Geek Room. Good job, Frankie. Now, me and Carrie don't chill on the phone. I don't go to Carrie's Discords. You following me? Well, maybe I'm talking too fast. I don't go to her Discords. We don't chill on the phone. We're not chilling at all. I just like her content for destroying Shani for herself. Do you understand this? Oh, Sabella, you're going to like this stream. Now, I barely know anything about Carrie's husband. You probably don't know what a husband is, Frank, so let me bring it down a little bit dumber for you. I barely know anything about her life partner, her honey boo, her schmuckums, her baby. I barely know anything about her man. So it's not like me and him is cool and like bow bow and all this other stuff. But you keep making these videos saying, Carrie, you don't know what G-Man has done. You don't know what G-Man has done. Believing that Carrie is going to make video after video after video after video after video about G-Man. I don't know if you got the memo, Frank, but they don't like you. And they don't like your channel. They don't like your channel. They don't like you, Frank. Everyone around here believes you're a hypocrite. They're not saying that you don't make good points. They're saying that you are a hypocrite. That entire channel is a channel of hypocrites. Are you following me? Or do I need to dumb it down a little bit more for you? They're saying that you're not in the position to talk about the things you talk about because you do the same things, sort of, kind of. Are you following me, or do I need to dumb this down a little bit more for you, Frankie? Okay, great. Now I'll start talking to you like an adult a little bit more because you seem to have a little bit of intelligence, okay? I see you guys going after Sabella. I see you guys going after me. And I see you saying these things about Carrie and other people online. You see, Frank, about a year ago this time, your opinion would have mattered in this community. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You and the rest of the Geek Room are... Can I put this? Because irrelevant is a really big word for you. Nobody is a pretty big word for you too. So I'll tell you, I'll use a 4-letter word for you, okay? The Geek Room are zeros. Do you understand what a zero is? Did they teach you that when you was in school? You and the rest of the Geek Room are zeros. Now, if you are really interested in Carrie knowing every little tiny thing I've ever said to the communities that was going after me, Sabella, if you don't mind, since you are a G-Man historian, could you do me a favor one day, go on Carrie's channel and just give her the whole laundry list of a whole bunch of stuff that I doubt she'll care about? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, because that was yesterday, and I'm focusing on today. I am free of the Shani tyranny. I am free of the Lubis. I'm sorry, not the Lubis. My bad, Lubis. I'm free of the... I'm so used to getting on Lubis about stuff. I'm free of the Revelation News tyranny. I'm free as a bird, and I don't have the same worries I had last year. I got new problems now. So here's what I'm going to do for you, Frank, so you can get it all out your system. Is that phrase too tough for you to understand? Or do I need to dumb it down a little bit more for you? I'm going to invite you to Sowing and Reaping tomorrow. Do you understand that, Frank? I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to me in a room like two adults. You got to come by yourself. You see, you can't bring Taddit because he doesn't know what decaffeinated means. Okay? And the lady that's there, I barely know anything about her on your channel. I don't even know her name. I don't even remember it. Nor did I take the time to go to your channel to find out her name. So, Frank, I'm going to give you an opportunity to come to my channel because me and you kind of got some unfinished business anyway. Because you know what? I do believe when I was still Shanny's friend, I made some claims about you that we never really got to talk about. Since you are so interested in bringing up what I did back during the days of World War II, I would like to bring up you, dude, and the things that you have allowed on the Geek Room. I noticed that you said something about emo and racism and all that stuff on your channel. Oh, dude, I can't wait till you come on my channel because we're finally going to talk about Scientist Sam. We're finally going to talk about these jokes that you allow on your platform, dude. I would love to talk about it. I got no problem with that whatsoever. Then you got some domestic issues and some stalker issues that we'd like to talk about too, and some court documents. That's on YouTube for everybody to see on some of these channels. I would love to talk about all that stuff. Okay? So, Frankie boy, tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream. It'll be G-Man versus Frank from the Geek Room. I don't expect you to show up. I don't expect you to click the link. I don't expect you to even join, but you are to come by yourself. For those of you who don't know what this is about, Frank from the Geek Room brought up the fact that when me and Dragnut was going back and forth, and remember now, I've been on me and Dragnut has kind of squashed some stuff. I've been on his members only stream. He was on my channel, and I even gave him some information over the phone that was very helpful for them to deal with Shanny and all that stuff and whatnot that I didn't have to give him. Okay? He can even have that portion of the rug that he wants so bad. Okay? Frank seems to be more concerned about what I said about Dragnut's family than Dragnut is. Since me and Dragnut already kind of talked about that. Via video response. So, Frankie boy, tomorrow I'm gonna do a stream. It'll be called G-Man versus Frank. All you gotta do is come in. And since I know you got more self-control over your emotions than, let's say, Tadded and the rest of the Geek Room, this should be a pretty easy conversation for you, since you have all this stuff on me. Just damaging, hurtful stuff that once everybody hears for like the 150th zillionth time, as if you forget that a lot of these people that are subbed to this channel used to watch Drag, used to watch you, used to watch Miss Parker, and they are fully aware of my history. Again, I gave Sabella permission. Go on Carrie's channel. Tell Carrie everything. Since you're so desperate for views, and you're so desperate to be relevant, and you're so desperate to be a somebody again, and not be a zero. You're tired of being the twos, while everyone else out there is being the ones. Right? You even took a shot at Miss Parker. How dare you do that? Who would have thought I would defend Miss Parker? But I'm going to tell you something here, okay? Frankie boy. Since you're so confident that you can destroy G-Man by bringing up 1946 and 1947 and 1948 and 1949, I want to talk to you about 2023. I want to talk to you about a couple of years ago and what I know about you, which I am not going to do now. I'm going to do it when you come in the room. When you can't run, you can't say you didn't say this and you didn't say that, and you didn't allow this and you didn't allow that. I want you to bring all your stories. Oh, G-Man let Shanny say this, the watermelon and chicken. G-Man enabled them, and all this stuff that everybody on this channel knows about. I don't know. I got the sneaky suspicion you're insulting people that are watching this channel. I'm pretty sure most people on this channel knows my history. I know Lubis does. I know Sabella does. Well, Lubis knows some of it. I haven't known Lubis that long. Lubis, I'm still learning my Spanish, by the way. Um, some of these other people, not 100%. Well, the geek room. I mean, what else is the geek room going to talk about? Video games. Nobody wants to hear about that. They ain't talking about nobody else, and they're making and they seen they got a problem with Sabella because she's on almost all their on a whole bunch of their thumbnails. It's like, what the heck does Sabella do? I thought Sabella was y'all peoples. What it is? Y'all got finished using Sabella, and now y'all want to treat her like trash? Is that it? That's not a big surprise to me. The geek room is notoriously famous for that. Y'all notorious for that. Just using people and using people and using people. We'll get into that a little bit more, Frankie boy, when you come on my platform. Because I went on your platform. I've been on your platform a few times. And I've been jumped and I've been gangbanged by everybody in that room. Now it's time for you to face the music. And yes, I might invite Sabella. Because Sabella's my mod. I might invite Sabella. Who knows? GP. I might invite the villain if he wants to come in. I might invite Lubis. I might invite a lot of different people in here just to talk to you. Who knows? Maybe Carrie will actually think you're relevant for 10 seconds and come in there and grace the room and deal with you. I told you, dude, you mess with me in 2023 moving forward. This concept of a Lowe's cow isn't even a bad thing no more. I even embraced it at one time. Let's see how you like it, sir. Let's see how you like it. You know me, Frank. Is it don't sing it, is it bring it world with me, man. I am not Shanny, I am not Rev. Okay, those two cowards are hiding behind a tree somewhere. And they won't start talking about me. They won't start talking about me. I'm very confrontational. You probably don't know what that word means. Let me break it down for you. Okay, so as a confrontational person, whether you're talking positive about me or negative about me, whether you're agreeing with me, I want to confront you about those things because that is in my nature to do that. I am not going to hide behind the bushes because you went, yo, mama. I'm going to come to you and we're going to talk about it. You never really liked that about me, did you, Frank? I'm just saying. And then while you're in here, I'm going to question you on what your problem with Carrie is. Even though I know what the problem is. The problem is she's relevant and you're not. I mean, let's just keep it real. Her audience actually likes her. Her audience actually enjoys her content. What about your audience, Frankie boy? I never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Maybe I'll let Miss Parker come in and get a piece of you, Frankie boy. Who knows? Who knows? But if you agree to this, remember now, you started with me first. You cannot say that, and you can't take me to court with the tick for tack and all that other. It ain't gonna work, dude. You should have kept G-Man's name out your mouth. Now watch this, ladies and gents. He's gonna watch this. G-Man's salty. Dude, you haven't seen Salty. Actually, you do got a video with me being salty on your channel. So if that's salty, this is me just looking at you as an utter joke, dude. As an utter joke. What's up, Lowe's Cow Production? Lowe's Cow's production. I heard that you wanted to do a song or a rap about Shanny. Ask Sabella for my Skype information. We can talk this weekend. But anyway, yeah. Let me see something, Sabella. You know they demanded I show up after a funeral of a girl I've known since she was 17, and I cleaned up the scene of her. Wow. Yeah, these people, yeah. The geek room ain't got no kind of like remorse, any emotion, no love or anything in their hearts whatsoever. None whatsoever. You know, Frank, like I said, tomorrow is your only opportunity because after tomorrow, you can upload whatever you want on the Geek Room. The fact of the matter is You are a zero, and nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. Well, gee, man, nobody's gonna care. Why are you making the video? Because I'm bored. Because I'm bored. That's why. If I had something to do right now, actually, when I go to Clubhouse later, I'll probably forget all about you and forget about the show that I'm supposed to do tomorrow. But I'm gonna do a show. Be there, Frank. Don't be scared now. Don't be running away. Don't hide behind a tree. I don't bite. You got all of these accusations that we done heard a billion different times, and I'm sure somebody on the channel is gonna care at least once. My question is, are you mentally ready for what I'm going to say about you and your character and what you have done? You hypocrite. So anyway, oh, I got all my teeth, yeah. So anyway, except for the one right there. Gonna wrap this up. Y'all like my new haircut? Getting all ready for the destruction of Frank tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Sabella, please make sure you're available so we can get this guy. All right, later, guys.